The story begins with a woman named Evelyn, a kind-hearted person who ran her father's bookstore. From a young age, Evelyn was always gentle and loved nature. When she was just 3 years old, her mother passed away from cancer, leaving her with her father. After her mother's death, Evelyn spent most of her time in the bookstore or surrounded by the beauty of nature. Now that she was older, she managed the store all by herself. Even though she had many responsibilities, there was one dream she had to give up: adopting a dog. She felt that bringing a dog into the store might not be the best idea, but she still found happiness in her daily routine. One thing she loved the most was her evening walks. After closing her bookstore, it was her favorite time of day. The nearby forest made these walks even more special, helping her unwind and connect with nature after a busy day. One evening, as Evelyn was heading home after closing up, she noticed a small dog sitting all alone by the side of the road. Concerned, she walked slowly towards it. The dog was trembling and hiding in a large bowl of trash. Beneath the trash, something shiny caught her eye. She felt a surge of worry and curiosity about what was happening. Evelyn was curious, and as she gently brushed aside the leaves, she discovered something strange. Hidden beneath the mess was a set of keys attached to a tag with a string of numbers. Confused, she wondered why the dog had been protecting the keys. Could its owner have abandoned it? Or was there a deeper mystery behind these keys? Though Evelyn knew she couldn't adopt the dog, she also couldn't leave it alone in such a sad state. She picked up the keys, hoping the numbers on the tag might reveal something. To her surprise, the moment she held the keys, the little dog shifted its attention. It seemed like the keys were more important than she realized. The dog began tugging at her clothes, pulling her gently toward the nearby forest. It was clear. The dog wanted her to follow. Despite feeling unsure, Evelyn decided to trust the dog. She followed it into the thick forest, the dog happily leading the way. For over an hour, they walked without a clear direction. The sun began to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows around them. Even though Evelyn was growing uncertain, her curiosity pushed her to keep going. After another 15 minutes, the trees opened up, revealing a small house in the middle of a clearing. Shocked, Evelyn stared. Her map and GPS had never shown this hidden house. The house, though small, had a strange, mysterious feel to it. Its peeling paint and boarded-up windows made it look abandoned, yet there was something about it that felt full of hidden stories. The puppy wagged its tail, glancing at Evelyn before turning back to the house, as if saying, "We're here." With nervous steps, Evelyn approached the door and tried the key, but it didn't fit. Refusing to give up, she walked around the house, searching for another way in. On the side, she spotted a broken window. Taking a deep breath, she carefully climbed through the opening and stepped inside. The inside of the house felt frozen in time. Dust covered the old furniture, and it seemed as if no one had been there in years. Yet, the puppy wasn't scared anymore. It moved with purpose, guiding Evelyn through the dim hallways like it knew exactly where to go. Room after room, they wandered, discovering old things from the past, each one adding to the mystery. As darkness fell, Evelyn realized it wasn't safe to head home anymore. The house, though spooky, seemed like her best option for the night. Tired from the day's events, she lay down on an old couch and soon drifted into a deep sleep. As the first rays of sunlight filtered through the dirty windows, Evelyn woke up feeling refreshed and ready to explore more. The puppy was already by her side, wagging its tail as if to say, "Let's go." In the dim light of the basement, Evelyn spotted something unusual, a hatch partly hidden under a worn rug. Her mind raced back to the keys she had found the day before. With excitement, she pulled them from her pocket and wondered if one of them might fit the hatch's lock. Holding her breath, she tried a key in the padlock. It turned with a satisfying click, and the padlock fell off. Carefully, Evelyn lifted the heavy hatch, revealing a dark tunnel that led down into the unknown. A chill of stale air emerged, hinting at secrets long forgotten. With the puppy by her side, she felt a thrill of adventure as she prepared to uncover what lay beneath. Standing at the entrance of the tunnel, Evelyn hesitated. The darkness seemed to press in on her, almost alive. She glanced at the puppy beside her, which wagged its tail as if to say, "You can do it." Taking a deep breath, Evelyn grabbed her flashlight and started down into the gloom. The puppy, full of surprising energy, bounded ahead, its bravery pushing her to follow. As they moved through the tunnel, the beam of Evelyn's flashlight flickered against the cold, damp stone walls. The deeper they went, the more the world above seemed like a distant memory. Evelyn's mind raced with questions. Who had built this hidden passage, and why? Her heartbeat quickened with each step, her curiosity growing. After what felt like hours, Evelyn spotted a faint glimmer ahead. The tunnel opened up to reveal a stone stairway spiraling upward. Relief flooded over her as she realized the end was in sight. The puppy paused at the base of the stairs, waiting patiently, as if it had been here before. Evelyn ascended the stairs, her flashlight's beam flickering over the stone walls. At the top, she found a heavy old door. The puppy wagged its tail excitedly, as if urging her to open it. With hope, Evelyn tried the key again. It fit perfectly, and with a satisfying click, the door swung open. Stepping inside, Evelyn was amazed. The room was nothing like the rundown house above. It was luxurious, with rich tapestries and shining furniture. The air was filled with the pleasant sense of polished wood and a hint of perfume. It was a world away from the musty tunnel she had just left. In the center of the room sat an old man, calmly watching her. His eyes, though aged, held a warmth that instantly made Evelyn feel at ease. The puppy rushed forward, wagging its tail as if greeting a long-lost friend. The man's face brightened with joy, and tears welled up in his eyes as he saw the dog. Evelyn stood silently, unsure of what to say, as the man lovingly petted the puppy. When he finally looked up at her, his eyes were filled with deep gratitude. "Thank you," he said softly. "You've brought my lost companion back to me." Surprised but relieved, Evelyn listened as the man began to explain. He told her about the tunnel and the house. Years ago, he had built the secret passage as a safety measure, born out of fear. Over time, it became more than just an escape route. It connected two worlds, the grand house where he lived and the hidden house in the forest. The man spoke of the puppy, his loyal friend who had wandered away and vanished years ago. He had searched everywhere, but the dog was nowhere to be found. Until now. The keys, the puppy, and the hidden tunnel were all part of his long-lost story, filled with fear, hope, and sadness. Evelyn felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing her unexpected adventure had reunited the man with his cherished pet. To express his gratitude, the old man presented her with a small, intricately carved box. Inside was a stunning antique necklace, its stones sparkling in the light. As Evelyn got ready to leave, she thought about her remarkable journey. What began as a simple evening walk had turned into an exciting adventure full of mystery and discovery. The forest, once intimidating, now seemed inviting as she headed home, her heart full from the day's surprising twists and turns. That's all for today. What are your thoughts on Evelyn's adventure? Her journey was filled with unexpected twists and heartwarming moments. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more exciting tales. Your support means a lot and helps us bring more stories to life.